Hey everyone, and welcome to Aaron's Dollhouse. I know it has been a little bit since I have posted a video, but obviously we know everything going on with the move right now, and life is just crazy. And now we are in that stage where we are living within a life of boxes that are just everywhere. So that's what's happening. But another part of the all that stressful fun stuff. So I had made a post a little bit ago on my Instagram that unfortunately our baby bird Azora, he got a hold of two of my dolls, and the dolls that he got a hold of were my Barbie Fairytopia Magical Mermaid dolls. Yeah. So basically, he bit parts of their hands off. Yeah. There was trauma there. I was very upset. Definitely cried for a good 30 minutes or so because these are like my favorite, like, mermaid dolls, like, all time. Like, I love them so much. So it was very heartbreaking for that to happen. Um, and I understand he's just a baby, so, it is what it is. But yeah, it's one of those, it's like I didn't even think he could get to them where they were, but he did. So that's fun. Um, but I found a seller on eBay that was actually selling both of them, the exact ones that I already had. So Kayla and Barbie, and the blue and pink one. So yeah, I was able to find a good replacement, and I literally, me and the seller were like texting back and forth. I even sent them pictures of what happened to the other two dolls, and they were like, oh my god. And they gave me a pretty good discount. I say it was a pretty fair discount for what they are and how much they go for. They were still kind of expensive together, but not as expensive as they could have been. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm glad I was able to get a replacement. But I decided, hey, let's go ahead and do an unboxing for the channel, and let's live into that Barbie Fairytopia nostalgia from when we were kids. Or even if you weren't kids at the time and you just know of the dolls or the brand. But yeah, because these are just such beautiful dolls. Like, most people who are Barbie collectors and like love any of like the Barbie mermaids either want or have these dolls in their collection. So, because they're just so well done, like so beautiful, and especially because the fact that they have the silicone tails, so the movement of the tails is just very flowy. It looks so nice in the water. Like, they actually look like real mermaids. Versus like the hard plastic tails that we have now, which honestly I wish we would go back to the silicone tails. Mattel, if you're watching this, please. I miss them. They're so good. The only thing, obviously, that wasn't great about them is after a while, if like a child was playing too rough with them, sometimes they could like split open. So that was a flaw. But nothing's made to last forever. I'm just happy to have these dolls again in my collection. So this is the Barbie of the line, and she is purple and pink, and yeah, so this one, the pink version of her, my sister actually had as a child. So that's really cool. It was very nice when I was able to get her and kind of like relive that nostalgia again, because I remember playing with her a lot. Well, when I was able to, at least, because my sister loved this doll so much and would not like let anybody touch her, and unless I like grabbed her when she wasn't looking. And then we also have the Kayla of the group, and she was the one that I always wanted as a child because she's blue and my favorite color is blue, and well, I'm biased, so obviously. Um, but yeah, I think she is so, so beautiful. I'm so excited to have her again. Um, I act like it's been like a long time, but it was just, like I said, very traumatizing and very heartbreaking when it happened. But I'm glad that I have them, and everything's right with the world again. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get them out of their boxes and talk about the dolls and all their beautiful details. And also, they have this beautiful image of all three of them. This is the one that I never had in my collection. Maybe one day I'll get her. She's just really rare, so she's expensive. But yeah, that's all three of them there. Very pretty. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hey everyone! Alright, so I've got them out of their box, and oh my goodness, let me tell you. The box hair. The box hair. Ooh, Lord. And I don't know why, but like for some reason particularly, their box hair is just like really rough. Like I've seen other people review these dolls before, and yeah, the hair's just like rough. And I don't know if it's just because of how long it's been in packaging, but it's almost like it's gelled or something like that. But I don't know. I did the best I can to try to like fix them up. Honestly, might end up giving them like a wash later, but they are here. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about both these girlies. I am so excited. And here they are. All right, so let's just go ahead and start off with Miss Kayla over here, since like I said, she is my favorite. So Kayla is obviously, like I said, the blue mermaid, and she is absolutely gorgeous with this light blue crown that has these like little pearl-esque details and the little starfish in the middle. And then, yes, her little blue eyeshadow, and she has these very beautiful eyes with this pink lipstick. And this long, blonde, beautiful hair with like this kind of turquoise color in it. And that's the other thing I really like about this mermaid, is that it's like a mixture of like light blue and then like turquoise. And then her seashell bra kind of, to me, kind of looks like a butterfly. Like I feel like that's kind of the vibe they were going for. And I feel like you can definitely see it here. So, and it's also got this little blue gem in the middle. And then making our way down, we have that beautiful silicone tail like I mentioned before. And I was gonna say, it just has this very like, kind of like rubbery feel. It's very interesting. Hard to explain it, but anybody who's ever had this doll or currently has this doll knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, I was gonna say, and there's these beautiful like molded designs that they did in it, and they just like make their way down the tail. And then also there's like a little blue gem right there, and then another little blue gem right here, and the actual fin itself. And the fin, this does actually like pop off, so you just like click it in there. But I love how they just did like so much detailing, especially for like a playline doll, you know? Like we don't get dolls like this anymore, and I wish we would. I wish we got more dolls like this. But yeah, it's so, so gorgeous. She does have the belly button body mold. And, you know, just like the basic articulation. Nothing too crazy. But as far as the tail goes, let me see if I can get her off and kind of like show you. Okay, So now you'll be able to see kind of what I'm talking about with the tail, but see, it actually like has like a swimming motion because there is a little indent inside the tail that allows it to do that kind of like swimming motion, which I really love. This is one of my favorite things about the whole silicone tails because it actually looks like a mermaid tail, feels like a mermaid tail, and moves like a mermaid tail, which is great. And I feel like all mermaid dolls should be made with these types of tails. Just my opinion. I don't know if it's a thing that it's probably more costly to do it, and honestly, that's probably what it is, or it's just harder to do it, but I personally prefer the mermaid dolls that have these types of tails. And now we are moving on to Barbie. So this one is the Barbie of the group because they all kind of had different names. Like this one's Barbie, that one's Kayla. And then as you can see here, she is using one of my favorite face molds, the Generations Girl face mold. And this is the face mold that I grew up with as a child. This is what I will forever know Barbie as. Like, I'm sorry, not sorry, but this is my favorite face mold. I love it so much. Okay, enough about the face. Maybe a little bit more about the face. But yeah, no, this face mold and then the Superstar face mold that they used in the 80s and 90s are my two favorites. So, making our way around. It is the same tiara as before, just in pink. And so it does have those same details on it. And then she has pink eyeshadow going around her eyes. And then also she does have kind of like more of a hot pink lip versus the Kayla that has more of a light pink. And also her lip sculpt is the open mouth sculpt, so you can actually see her teeth. And then she has beautiful blue eyes. And then her long blonde hair has the purple in it. And it's a very vibrant purple. Her top is also the same, just with pink and purple details and a purple gem. And making our way down the tail, I was going to say still the same details as the other one, but again in pink and purple. And just to get an idea of what they look like from the back, and you can see how long their hair is. And I will say their hair is pretty much similar lengths, but I feel like Barbie's might be slightly longer, which is interesting. Yeah, the Kayla though, her, like I said, her box hair is kind of rough. Not horrible, but like not great. But you can see like how vibrant the color is in their hair, and I just love that so much. And then also you can see the back of their tails. The back of the tails do not actually have like any details. However, the paint work did continue onto the back, and you can see that within like kind of that like ombre kind of paint. So, and it is the same on Barbie's tail as well. But these girls are so, so beautiful. I just, I can't. Well, Barbie, listen, you can't be knocking people over. It's rude. But yeah, I love them both, and I'm so happy that I do have them in my collection, and I'm so happy that I was able to find replacements for the ones that, unfortunately, our bird did get to. So that is one of the reasons I am so happy to be getting a doll room in this move where we're moving to, because I won't have to worry about that anymore because I'll have the door locked. But yeah, that's pretty much it for these girlies. Like I said, they're just so beautiful. truly one of, as far as like mermaid Barbies go, definitely one of the best mermaid Barbies they have ever made. And they're just, you can see the love and care that was like put into them. They look so good. But like I said, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I hope you enjoyed the review, kind of, getting to have some of that nostalgia again. Because I know a lot of you probably had these dolls as children. And if you did, definitely share about that in the comments, and like how much you enjoyed like playing with them and everything. Or if you currently have them in your collection, definitely share about that as well. But like I said, I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, please give the video a like. If you want to see any more fun doll content on this channel, please subscribe, and also check out my Instagram at Erin's Dollhouse. Bye!